Hello everyone, thank you for joining my stream. Starting off with a new character. Did a run with everybody in my task force and streamed it to Twitch TV successfully. However, all of that video didn't stay up there, only a couple of clips, and I've been having problems, technical difficulties there, so I am going to be streaming from YouTube from now on, because apparently this is where I can make it work. The task force and we were playing the closed beta, and I was playing in regular mode and thought it was just fine. They're saying now that they've made regular a little easier. Since I thought the regular was fine and maybe a little easier already, been playing in advanced mode for the most part. Not as insane as playing in uh, extreme mode like Pumpernickel, but still creates a enjoyable game in advanced mode.
Welcome to Erewhon, the incubator of World 2.0. My name's Jay Skell, and we've been expecting you. You've been invited here to innovate, to invent, and to create. But we're also asking you to do the most important thing with your lives that you can do. Here, away from the rest of the world, we will build the tools to lead the planet into the future. A completely sustainable economy, a blossoming environment, safe homes, security for your family, and a community where innovation is celebrated. The generations that come after us may forget all about us, but they will thrive because of the work we do here. Thank you for joining Skeltech in Erewhon. Together, we are building tomorrow.
God damn it. phone.
We don't have enough people to search an area this big.
This is the testing ground I heard about. What the hell are they testing?
This place. They're out here, they won't last long.
This place is huge! Why we've never heard about it before? I don't think anyone survived. I got nothing so far.
Hey, you know I always wanted to be a ghost? Good thing I'm not, or you'd be scraping me out of this swamp, too. Those wrecks are sick! You see them blow? Come to my island, man! Nothing could have survived that shit.
I think maybe we should be 100% sure before making any blanket statements like that, huh? Even one of those guys lived through that, we're gonna have a serious situation on our hands. Nothing's alive after all that.
Don't count these guys out. If any of them did live, they're gonna be hella pissed off.
Never been to this part of the island before. Giving me the creeps.
Come! Here's stories about these guys, but they ain't shit now, are they? They must be dead. Ain't no way anyone could live through all this.
What a mess. No one could have survived those crashes.
I know my dot says to go in the other direction, but
God, this place is a shithole. And it never...
oh, you're back.
watching our new episode of Demon Slayer while I eat my
I
food.
just smoked.
It starts off pretty exciting.
Heads up! The ghost might be close!
Hopefully I'll pick up a good sniper rifle up here in this box. And I did. Thank goodness. Sometimes it's a shitty one, but it's actually a G28 this time. You know what? Taking on these 150 level wolves here in a second with the just starting off in the game is going to be nothing compared to those 200 level wolves that we dealt with last night. That was weird. Why did he check his weapon just now?
Cloud 1-1, this is Weaver. Come in. Over. This is Weaver. Come in. Over.
Anything?
Ugats. Contact. Contact.
God, Jiro's
Catch fire! Walker.
Shall we, Weaver? Walker. What the hell are you doing?
At least they start this episode with a bunch of demon action so that uh, the character development for the last 2/3 of the episode is worth it. Zenitsu got told off by a bunch of little girls. That's funny.
Is he still trying to find a wife?
Well, they're still in the like transition because they got in that huge fight. And they just finished healing and training and are going back into battle.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, Zenitsu's the only one that actually knows what a train is.
He's probably one of the only ones that've seen one in real life during that time in Japan.
Inosuke wants to attack it, and Tanjiro's like, "You don't know what this is. It could be a guardian spirit."
Mayday. Mayday. This
That's
is Ghost
funny.
Lead. Does anyone read?
555, Ghost Lead.
Who is this?
A friend. I got the radio from a ghost.
This ghost still breathing.
Ghost Lead, you can chase the White Rabbit.
Or run with the Red Queen. Give me a sit rep.
I can wait. Your man's getting medical treatment. Follow the trail behind the ancient ruins. Your destination is in the mountains between two waterfalls.
Understood. Ghost Lead out.
What do you know? He's the only one that knows how to actually navigate political situations. Huh.
So that's how he's going to be useful?
Maybe. I mean, his breathing technique is pretty insane. He may only know one technique, but he did perfect it.
Yeah, that is crazy. Surprised the fuck out of the spiders.
Yeah, he did. Still almost died.
Hey, you only have one technique. I guess I should go around those guys. I don't need to kill them. They're not valuable to me at all. I say that after slaughtering the wolves. But I will kill the officer just to demoralize them.
Wolves are worth killing, though.
Yeah, I know. These guys are
They
just...
literally coordinate. Like, the way they stack up on a building literally covers everybody.
Oh, yeah.
That was
crazy.
insane to actually watch the AI properly stack up on a building that they thought I was inside of.
This is how sick I am. This officer is talking to his four guys right here at the very beginning. You know, after you finish with the wolves and you're going to go to get the vehicle. But anyways, these four guys are standing here in a semicircle watching their boss, and I'm about to blow his brains out. That's how messed up I am. Oops, don't want to die.
So next week will be an interesting episode. Maybe.
Oh, I
Maybe
died.
another episode.
I died. I was trying to kill these guys and I died. How embarrassing. I guess I got too cocky.
Because this is 26 episodes. Are we going to get more?
I don't know. Maybe it's going to be like Black Clover where they run through.
I hope they do. The way this ends, though, this one ends different than the other episodes did.
Okay. They sent me back to the last checkpoint. I'm going to do this like I did this last time, instead of trying to sneak around them.
I caught up on Black Clover. Like yesterday, I was on Tuesdays, like when a new episode dropped, I like got to it. I was like, oh yeah. But I got there 2 weeks ago, and it would be
There I go.
disappointing.
That's the way that encounter usually goes for me. This last guy was tenacious, as always.
That's weird.
Oh, that is fun. I just got one of the ghillie suit pants at the very beginning.
Nice. I've only ever added slime into my queue. I've never actually watched it on my own account, so it still only has episode 1 up in the thumbnail for it. And like as I was skimming through, I was like, "What the hell is that picture? I don't recognize it," because it's literally the only time in the entire series that we actually see Rimuru as a human.
Ah.
I was like, "Who is this guy with a green scarf?" I don't know what this is. And it's the first 30 seconds of the first episode. I want that one to come back. The fact that they gave us just one episode and called it episode 2 and then nothing. Like, you're not Dan Harmon, damn it.
Oh, I see why that I always lose control there. The road is weird there.
On the closed beta, they like little things were tweaked throughout the closed beta because there were things that we didn't have access to or couldn't do on the first day of the closed beta that we could do by the end of the closed beta.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm hoping for a high-end weapon, and my Mark III was not in vain.
Oh, I don't imagine we're gonna get any.
Stop right there.
Maxing anything out probably won't happen.
I was invited.
Yeah, well, it's Monday and Tuesday coming up. It's, you know.
Turn around and go back down the
I know. I can't wait.
It's only 2 more days.
I have to work. I'm glad I took work off the way that I did because I didn't take work off for immediate release because likely we're still going to have issues, and on the off chance that shit crashes, I don't want to be off work twiddling my thumbs. So I took the second half of the second week off. Since I stayed up until 7 o'clock this morning and slept until 2. I'm just either going to have to try and make the DMV happen next Saturday, which probably won't, so it'll probably just be Tuesday morning. If I cared to go to sleep a little bit earlier and wake up a little bit later, I'd be more interested in doing something like what Shady's got going. What is this place? It is just sesh every morning. Get online, like play for 2 hours every morning just for a wake and bake session. That would mean I'd have to wake up at... Oh, if I can play till 8:30, 7:30, I have to wake up at 6. I don't want to.
You boys all right or what?
We're the only two left in our chalk. No radio, no drones. Between the two of us, we got 2 rifles and 8 mags.
Locals got water here. And some supplies.
Yeah, Demon Slayer, I might recommend wait till next week.
Can you believe this place?
Because this is just dialogue.
My mind's blown.
Like I said, there's a little bit of, no fighting, just a little bit of, like, demon politics in the beginning, and then character development for the rest of the episode.
You boys know what took out our birds?
No clue. But there are definitely hostiles out there.
Tangled with some troops out there who are calling themselves wolves. You know who we're dealing with?
Now you're dealing with me. You the one in charge here? Who's asking? My call sign's Nomad. I'm the officer in charge of this operation. By operation, I assume you mean the massively wild screw-up.
Hey, old man. You playing nice?
He's trying to find out why a bunch of grunts are falling from the sky into our laps, honey.
Oh, it's because I was disconnected from matchmaking.
Someone
that's
sank
why I
a
had to
naval
select
cargo
character.
ship off the coast. Then the entire
Oh, thanks for joining.
patrol went dark. Now, we were sent
This is a
here to
brand new
figure out
character,
what
though.
happened.
I know.
Next thing
I
we
just
know,
have to roll and see if I get
choppers
a
were
high level
taken
thing.
down. Almost half of my soldiers are
Can I
dead.
push my gear level any higher? Which is part of the reason I want to go into Ghost War too.
Best we can tell, some kind of military takeover. Sentinel.
On the off
Military
chance that
contractors,
my
they
gear
put this
level
place
50 plus items
under martial
are
law.
available there.
Using the old boot in the neck technique to enforce it.
Skeltech is still making all the high-tech stuff they always make. Except maybe now they're making more weapons. Not exactly the libertarian utopia J. Skell advertised.
Where can I find Jay Skill? The head of Skeltech himself. We haven't seen him, but his drones are keeping an eye on his islands. So you think he's still a part of this?
We're just not sure why.
All right. Well, I'll put figuring it out on my to-do list. For now, I see her wounded.
Yeah. One of your guys needs to rest, but he won't shut up. Calming down, yeah? And then come find me.
I can't remember what I was playing. I don't remember if I was playing Wildlands or if it was during one of the beta or something. But I was sitting in the studio playing something. Guy comes over. Billy told me I should come talk to you about that, like doing a video game thing here at the studio. Yeah, probably that'd be me. Yeah, my son plays Madden. Oh, that wouldn't be me.
Yeah, no kidding.
Go talk to Dan. Dan wanted to set that shit up. You can talk to Sleepy Dan if he can figure it out. Do it with him. I don't want fuck all to do with your sports games. Oh, you just play those easy games? I stopped talking to him. I literally ignored him. I stopped and I just started playing my game until he fucking went away. Easy?
Who's left? Who made it?
It's only easy if you put your difficulty on easy.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, no kidding.
You think you could run around a first-person shooter game not having any HUD, not having any idea of where enemies are until you actually spot them? Like, easy? Suck a dick, old man.
Here's another superpower.
Like,
I can't find Midas. But Weaver...
Easier than Dark Souls, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Only
Just
play those
relax,
easy games. Motherfucker,
care of
PvE
it,
does
alright?
not mean easy.
No, no.
The Wasp.
A lot of the times it does when you buy a stupid little
Blacked out. I
mainstream
can't reach the ship.
But here's the thing, when it's
current AAA
Talk to
games.
Matt.
PvE, it's reacting to you, and it can react in such ways that are not realistic. I mean, I think that's one of the reasons they changed the
Go.
what do you call it? They changed the speed at which the reinforcements come in because, you know,
because it was infinite
magically
shit, and
appeared.
that's, yo. It was a while at the studio runs. He's sitting there playing a game. I think I did it to Johnny too, and he was like over here hanging out once, talking shit about it's like talking shit about how it looks easy and I must just suck. I'll just fucking hand you my controller. Oh, it was Sekiro. I think I did it to him with Sekiro.
Oh my God, Sekiro is a
That looks
hard one too.
really, really. You think it's easy? Fuck you. Here, I did it to Justin once too. Here, put the controller in his hand and walk away. You showed me how fucking easy this is.
Okay, I'm gonna be a little careful with how I buy things in the beginning here, as well, since this is my third character. Oh, I gotta clear all these tutorials so I can make some free experience for doing the blueprints and the weaponsmith and all that stuff. Okay.
So are we not going to
Don't
have
forget to
lock-on
swing by the
missiles
gift
in this
shop.
one?
Never.
Have you noticed that so far, at least in the betas, that any helicopters that have rockets are like the rocket chopper?
Yes, I have noticed that.
Which I don't hate and I'm not against, but
What's
two
the best
things.
way to customize my
One,
weapons around here?
homing
Well,
rockets
let's see.
are
You're probably going to want
kind
a new
of
scope,
not
a couple of
rare.
rail attachments,
And
some bigger
two,
magazines,
we're on a
maybe even a new
technologically
suppressor.
advanced island that is
You know
covered
your
by
stuff.
drones and
When we came out here,
currently
we were planning to
quarantined
survive.
by
Do you
drones.
have anything you
And
can
they
sell
don't
me?
have homing
I don't have
missiles.
much.
Yeah,
So you can take a look
exactly.
I'll sell you what I can.
Really,
If you need something I
guys?
don't have,
I mean, they've
Can
had
you make your
run me
SAM
through any
sites?
military
they've had
bases you come
tows
across.
for a long
The more
time, you
single
know.
guns guarding
A
them,
tow
the
is
more likely you'll
70s
be interested in what
technology.
they're keeping inside.
That's
I
a
like the way you think.
guided rocket. I mean, even
Well,
if
they
you had
have
to go through and
SAM
find...
launchers that are guided. I want guided. Give it to me.
Yeah, no, it'd definitely make it a lot easier, that's for sure.
But if I was gonna get rockets, then I would want a much higher density of anti-air. Because otherwise, you're right, it would just be way too easy.
I just think it's too easy as it is now. I mean, you have basically
I don't.
you can fly around and do and unlock
You
all
can
the
do that in the
bivouacs.
Takwa too. You can do that in every one star, 2-star, and most of the 3-star regions in Wildlands too. How is this different? That's what I'm pointing at. Is it's the same? If you go south, go fly around Infinity and New Argo. Like, Infinity, I actually had to keep in mind the fact that there are SAM launchers. There's not enough of them to actually be a real threat, but getting into Infinity, flying around in a helicopter, that absolutely was something I kept in my mind because I didn't want to get blown out of the sky by one of these dumb SAM sites. And I almost did. But I'll bet you when we get further south, it'll be a lot higher density of those SAM drones.
Probably.
Because even with the way you can dodge them works the same. I don't know about switching seats if it'll lose lock or not, but in terms of just, turn on a sharper radius than the missile is able to turn. But they can easily counter that. All you have to do is have a grid of 3 or 4 SAM sites spaced out properly, and it doesn't matter where you go. There's a missile coming from everywhere.
Which is how it's done in real life. I mean, chaffs and flares only work behind you.
But at the same time, think about all the people that whine about not having AI. Like, if they really took anti-air defense to even a little bit more realistic degree, do you really think this subpar gamer base that scream in the community are gonna allow it. Yes, I'm elitist. I don't care. Get good.
Where am I going to spend this point? Where am I going to spend this point? Do I want to open that up? I really don't use a lot of stuff over here. It's not my gameplay. Use a lot of stuff over here, though. I think that's what I'm going to
I
do.
have my setup for beta. Like, at this point, I'm using the Slim Shadow, the Gorilla, and Sixth Sense with my Scorpion Evo, my Scorpio sniper rifle. Like, there's not really anything we can come across that this build can't handle. And if we do, like a behemoth, that's what my 6P41 is for.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have a Mark II pistol. I should fix that. Need standard weapon parts.
Okay, I got level 2 rations this time, so I can explore a little bit of that. I see why I'm lost.
I wish I could zoom out this tech tree.
Well, you can screenshot a whole bunch of them and then Photoshop them together.
I know. I'm sure there'll be one by the time it launches. It'll be one of the first things people do.
Well, the tech tree moved since the closed beta, so, you know.
I know. This is small. You know it's not going to be this small. If it is this small, I'm going to be disappointed.
Thanks for looking after him.
It is not. I mean, unless they seriously nerf XP accrual, this won't take any time to fill in.
The guy that works with the troops call themselves the Wolves.
That's true, especially since how far we filled it. Well, they gave us 10 points at the beginning. That's.
You know?
Yeah, I'm talking about getting up to level 10. I don't mean the skill points I was given.
Yeah. We met a couple times.
Because once the whole map is opened up and I can decide, you know what, I'm not worried about the story right now. I am just going to go scrape all of the behemoth skill points. And why fight them when I can just fly above, parachute in, land on top of the platform, grab my skill points, and fast travel out before they've even spotted me? Like, yes, that's cheap, but people are going to do it.
You got a mean look in your eye. You got big plans?
One of the streamers I was watching,
you know how I can get off this island?
which one? I think it was Full Metal Beach.
Right. Leave us regular
I can't believe it. Like, we were in Wildlands, the Sam Fisher mission.
Auckland is 2,000
How, like, having to sneak in, and how long it took me to find that goddamn pathway to be able to just sneak in right through everybody and get right up to Sam.
Right.
She couldn't figure it out. You know how she did it?
How?
I'm not running, man.
Parachuted? Yep. I figured.
Flew up,
Just parachuted.
dropped the helicopter off to the side so that it didn't cause an alert when it crashed, and parachute and land right inside the door.
Idea of a bunch of squids running around our island.
It's like, what the fuck did I think of that?
Jarheads on board too.
Granted, she is having just as much trouble as we were on, dealing with the rest of that mission. Because as soon as you talk to Sam, oh, hell breaks loose. The only way we were able to deal with that was the fact that we weren't in co-op. So I could just sneak in, do the thing, die, reload outside, and then we just kill everybody from the outside where we have the advantage.
So some of our friends, homesteaders,
she's doing it solo. It's like, props to you. Good luck. I couldn't get them protection.
Absolutely. All right. I'll tell you where the boats are.
Well, that's the thing, Wildlands was notorious from the beginning for being the game where you could finish a mission anyway, and I think that's very interesting because it's the same sort of thing that you are kind of get here too. You have all these different ways you can finish a mission. It's just
You almost have more
here's
options, or at least the options are more fluid.
intricate. They're more intricate. You actually have to plan a lot more here because, yeah, the fact that you only have specific supplies and you only you can't just go and load up on ammo. You have to collect it. You you only can configure in the bivouac a certain way. So if you're going to go futz around with things, then there's the very specific packages that you're going to go try to get, build out for.
I'm excited for launch because like I really hope this game pushes me to like change it up more. I mean the beta has. I'm actually regularly switching between my LMG build and my infiltrate build. It's not pushing me hard enough to have to care about various perks, but it's also why I'm playing it in extreme difficulty. I kind of expect it to not push me as hard as I want it to, so. I mean, it's not from software, it's Ubisoft. I, I have to help it be difficult a little bit.
Excellent. Okay. I'm only going to use that much there.
They're blue jeans. Why the fuck can't I make them blue? Like, even the picture is there. There it is. It's blue solid. I have to buy it from Maria.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't want to discuss. Damn it.
I'm not going to buy any equipment, except, I'm going to try to collect everything with this character. Except for the attachments I just built. All the weapons, all the equipment. This one is going to be built. This one's going to run a certain way, I think.
Yeah, the store won't get high enough. They're not going to let it.
Okay, I'm done with this character. You want to go run on the hard run with the higher level?
I wanted to get the Danos. Ooh, I'm so close to getting the Ophius. I should. I'm just okay. Just buy the color and keep going. Don't buy anything else. Keep saving. I've been saving trying to buy it. I'm glad I got to fly it around, so that I've already been discouraged by how not cool it is, or how cool it is not. I don't know what to say it, but hopefully that changes. Is it hiding in here? Yes.
Okay, so anyways, are you going to come in with a new character, or I can jump in and run with you? Okay, so you're going to go that way, so let me back out and go with my other character. I'll be back.
That's a weapon paint. Damn Save money. Spend a whole bunch of cash on colors.
Yeah, it's weird. My other two characters that were made yesterday, it says total played 0 minutes.
Yep.
The one I just
zeroed out today too.
The one I just played 55 minutes. I wonder if there's something happened on the server. Because in the closed beta, that information was fairly well retained. That didn't seem to, that seemed to work.
No, I didn't want to steal food. Those.
Hey, the local dope man is on. I'm gonna go crash his game since he's only got. Oh, actually, I'll join your game and invite him.
No best. My character looks so weird right now.
I know that plaid is disgusting.
I know, I love it.
I mean, Jovan couldn't let it go the other day. He just kept talking about it. It's like, oh, I'm so embarrassed. And look, going, really? That's why I marked everything I got a red paint for my guns, and I got red for my clothes, and everything that is not something that swaps out, equipment swaps out, because I don't like to override my skin. I just leave the skin as it is. Everything that doesn't swap out is red. So it looks pretty ridiculous.
Wow, this. Oh, I guess it's not trashed. Oh, the aged tea, I see. I mean, it's technically the wrong color because the t-shirts are not olive drab, they're tan, but once again, I don't have the color I want. Nope, I want to do it the other way.
Oh wow, he joined. We need to send him and make sure to send him an invite to the party again. It says suggest players. I think you are the one who's in control because I left. Yeah, hang on. Hey, Dope Man, we are over in a party chat, so I sent you a party chat, so you can join it.
Yeah, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
Oh, there you go. Yep, give me a second. You're gonna switch over. There we go. I think everybody's together now.
All right, cool. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. You are the low man down on missions and everything. So we will run with you. You tell us what you're running, and we'll you know.
Nice. I'm running right now back to the basics. So far. Let me see here. Hold on. I just finished. Just spent the better half of the last few minutes upgrading all of my shit. Randomly had like $32,000, so I just bought a bunch of shit. Like,
Sounds good. Yep,
I got my weapons.
I maxed out all my classes, and both Pumpernickel and I have pretty much capped the game so
Holy
far.
shit.
So that's why we'll run around
just
and
rolling for higher level gear.
yeah, we're
Nice.
running with people, so we can run around and kill shit to drop gear, so we can see if we can find anything that's any better than what we've got at this point.
That's cool. I fuck with that. In the meantime, I'll be gaining levels, so it works out for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
let's do it.
game is a whole lot more fun with a squad. I don't know if you've ever played Wildlands with a squad.
Yeah, definitely. With randos though, never with the dedicated. You know, I got lucky and got one really good random squad put together where we were pretty dedicated. But other than that, nah, man, people tend to get kind of unorganized, which is irritating.
Yeah, I get that. Pumpernickel is a roommate, and then everybody that I have in that particular task force are other people that I know in real life and that I've met online and have
Okay.
subsequently know fairly well in real life. So,
Yeah.
so they're all like fairly well dedicated, and so every time I see one of my friends, it's like, oh, you're playing Breakpoint. Add them to the list.
Right. Let's get it.
Yeah.
That's dope. All right. Well, yeah, man. So back to the basics. Let me just look and see where I do. I got to talk to Shoals, so give me a second. Go talk to that face.
All right.
Where's that?
When you grab missions, it should pop up, and we should be able to pin them. That's why I cleared all my pins.
Cool.
And actually, that would help if you clear all your pins and just recreate them. They'll pop up on our screen, so we can just automatically, add them. Pumpernickel, if you want to do that too, you may want to clear your pins real quick.
I have no pins.
You have No Way Out listed as your pin.
It's not pinned. It must just be what's selected.
Oh.
It shouldn't be. I pin everything.
So when you go,
I'm about to repin it now.
Wait, shit. Okay, so there's.
Should have just popped up.
Yep. Accepted. Gather more information about Jace skill. So that one automatically dropped in. Because, like I said, this game automatically...
What happened?
I don't know. I accepted it and I got reloaded.
Oh, because
Mads,
you've.
Did the
It's
folks from the
cutscene.
beach make it
Oh, it's
back?
cutscene. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
cutscene.
grayed out for me, though. I could see the dialogue, but it's nothing but a blank screen.
I knew some of the
shit.
people on that boat since
By
they
the
were
way,
babies.
I am streaming live on YouTube, so this is,
I saw 'em take their
lit.
first
funny.
steps.
All right. Well, let me get past this. If it'll let me.
It will. Don't worry. It's a beta. This is what it's about. This is
We
funny.
were supposed to have a ship. Marines.
I'm pretty sure the cutscenes are individual.
And all we
so
got
Jeff could just.
bodies
tap
were
out.
Mads, this
This isn't.
Hold on.
Yeah, I wonder if I can tap out.
Yeah, just tap X. I mean, I don't want you to short your own story. We've seen it.
It's cool. I'm trying to tap X and it's not skipping out anyway.
Oh.
Oh,
So.
sorry.
No, it's all
What
good.
color should
I'm
I
out of it
make
now.
this one?
Oh man, I think I'm stuck.
Oh no.
It's funny.
Beta.
Why does
Beta
this shit
life.
happen to you?
I don't know. I'm always the best beta tester, though. If there's something that's going to go wrong, I am always going to find that's always and that's how I got into tech to begin with. I did not start as a network guy. I was just a guy that was really good with networks, and I got into Compaq way back in the 90s, mid 90s, doing QA. So basically, my job was to break shit, and I was really,
Nice.
really good with it. But I was breaking networks, and because I knew how to break networks and fix networks and everything, I got really, really good at networks. And then that's how I ended up going to AOL as a network analyst, and that's how I ended up going to Apple and working for Apple for 13 years, and just because I know how to
That's
break shit.
dope. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
This is broken.
Destruction, it's creation. It's all one thing and the same.
Yeah, let me see if I can get this to break out. Oh, I got something. I got the menu, but even the menu's broken. Let me see if I can get the options to open up. Nope, I can't do that either. So I can't log out gracefully. I'm going to have to kill the game.
Kill it.
Okay,
I'll be here.
party chat, right?